Hi all, it's Travels and More with Jason. Well, it's part 2 of the reveals. Obviously I can't say the bloody word, can I? Of what I picked up in Thailand, in Bangkok. And Pattaya. Not a lot in Pattaya, didn't find any toys really. And some other bits, but not toys. So yeah, come on mate, and let's have a nose, shall we? Yeah. Let's go. So before we do, can I ask you to do me a favour, if you haven't already? Subscribe to the channel. If you have, thank you very much. It all helps. Really does, mate. It does. Join Patreon, membership, all helps. It means you can watch my stuff ahead of time, and so on. Because if you have joined membership, you have been already watched this video way ahead of time. So yeah, try. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with it, shall we? I'll show you what I found. Now I picked these up. Did plan to pick up some more. I did. So I'm gonna basically one more and put a cut of cards in out of my set. But I didn't get around to picking up anymore, so that is it. Now, fish was a cushion. Me and Mikhail emptied it for me, so make sure I could get it back home. It was also taking up a bit of space. So yeah, as you can see, like I said to you, I'm a bit into Sword Art Line, and there we are. Now, the next item is something I saw over a couple of years ago when I first went to Thailand, and I was surprised it was still there. And that is this graphic novel of I believe it's the 8th chapter of Angel. Basically what happens after the fall, Fallen 1. So I don't know how many Fallens I did after that. Hello, Fifi. Fifi. So yeah. It was still out there. And you see it's changed the price over the years. $3.90 when it came. So yeah, paid $3.90 for it. Well, 390 Thai baht. And it tells you what happens after the fall of the last season of Angel. I'm pretty certain it's season 6 or season 8. I can't remember. But yeah, pretty happy. Now this is actually brand new. The seller I know quite well. And this is all brand new old stock. Over 30 years old. And yeah, I've got plans to probably frame this up. And yeah. Basically, it's a hanky or what. But yeah, really nice. Now, the Star Wars lot had gone down quite a lot since I last went there. All over the place. Star Wars is near enough. Not quite gone, but it's getting there. I'm hoping more stock will get there. But yeah. So I picked him up. I did. Picked this one up. Not sure if I've really got him. If I have, I didn't pay much. But I also picked this one up. Very happy with this one. Fentress. So yeah. Also picked up these 2 minifigures. Now I'm pretty certain that's Fentress again. And sadly I have now got her in official. That's if it is Fentress. But I'm pretty certain it is. Now I got this Batman from a different time. Now, one of the reasons why I picked him up, it reminds me very much of the Green Lantern. Not the Green Lantern. Green Hornet. It does. But just a little bit. But yeah, really like. So yeah. That's them. Then I picked up some Tokyo Disneyland Resort tags. We found this one of the keys. Mikhail found all 3 keys. This was a double. And so 25th anniversary. And this one, really nice. Mikhail actually got about one more or 2 more than I got. He's got these 2 and then 1 or 2 different ones. So yeah, really nice. Now I also picked this up. It was still brand new in its box, but the box was well knackered. So I ripped it out of its box. Still got instructions. And yeah, obviously from that film called Solo. That sadly flopped, but I quite like it. This I could do with some more on this side, if you know what I mean. But yeah. Alright. Next item. Right. The next ones are basically Sailor Moon's bootlegs. Now these do need to come out. I want to try and get a bubble for each one of these and rebit on. The figures need a good wash, so we got this one. I only got 4 or 5 out of the set. I did. All the cards are the same, but I just liked it because it means they're bootlegs. You know. Yeah, I got 5 altogether. I did. So, you know. Pretty cool, I thought, for bootlegs. So yeah. Now the seller was quite surprised when I bought them. Oh, and then I picked this guy, well, this lady up. Again, the box was really knackered. So I ripped her out of the box, and there she is. She did come with a tripod. I mean, a transporter. But I should put that together later. But it was quite rotten. Battery had leaked, so I don't know if it actually works or not. But, yeah. Next item. Picked this guy up. He looks a bit retro, but he's not. It's actually one of the Ristance drivers. I can't think of his name, but it was the main character out films 7, 8 and 9. But I can't think of his name. But it looked very much like retro style. And I thought, yep, sod it. Here we go, well with them. Sad fact is, I paid 200. And if I'd waited for a couple more days, I would have found him for 100 and still carded. Oh well, shit happens. Next item. Right, picked up this little Sailor Moon magnet. And this pin that's going onto my wall. Or I might be sending this to somebody. Not sure yet. I think more I'm going to be sending this to somebody. And Sailor Moon. Alright. We're coming down to nitty gritty. Now I picked up a couple more pins. You see we got Jurassic Park 1. Olympics 1. And a Hollywood Premium from Universal Parade 1. So that's them. As I was there for Christmas, but I wasn't in Pattaya, but I got this one from Hard Rock. Quite a nice little pin. So obviously now I'm showing you some of the pins I bought. So yeah, Bangkok, really nice. Now, Mikhail bought the whole set. I just bought the 2 I like. And we found these in Mr. DIY. So that's quite cool. And obviously this one I got out of the Jurassic Park experience. So yeah. And then we got these in Bangkok. I know I might say Pattaya, but we got them in Bangkok. That one. And that one. And that's the island. Whoops. And I do believe that's the island we went over to. So yeah. Pretty cool. So now I'm going to show you the last 4 items from my pickups. And there. But I found out I need another 3 or 4 to complete them. Yeah, oh well, next time. Right, here's one of them. Now back to Sword Online and the X Chronicles. Now her sword is broken, that's the reason why I got it. It was a little bit cheaper. So I'm going to try and fix the sword. I am. So it's that one. Leafy, or Lefty, or whatever the name is. So yeah. Simone, if I remember rightly. So yeah. And there's the last one of the collection. One of the main characters. So yeah. Alright, that's it. Alright, that's it. All the pickups. What I showed you. So yeah. Really happy. Now they've got to find homes for them all. Right, that's all. See you later. Bye.